What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you're watching this, whenever I put it up. So, last night, I went and picked up from a local guy who isn't going to finish his project. We have here basically the exact cage I wanted to buy. This is a Wolfe RaceCraft. Supposed to be the best fitting, sorry for all the noise, best fitting pre-bent cage there is. So, like the child I am, I have to set things up and see what it's going to look like. The one thing we were concerned about is this cage is technically for a coupe, so a notchback. I mean, even though this is a coupe, it's got two doors. Mine's a hatchback. These side down bars for the rear, thought were going to be super wrong, super different. Obviously, the main hoop's not in the car, nothing's notched or anything. But, setting this roughly where it needs to go, I would say it's about the same. So don't quote me on that yet. But if for some reason you come across, like I did, a cage for a coupe, and you have a hatch, we're going to find out how hard it is to make them fit, because everything from here forward is the same. Same doors, same dash, same everything. So I'm going to lay the main bar in here because, again, I can't help myself. So I'm going to lay the main hoop in, and yeah, I'm excited to get this going because I thought, you know, car wasn't going to get a cage this season, and then this came up, and the car is going to have a cage this season. So that's good for me, good for the car, you know, good for safety. It'll strengthen up this car a lot. I plan to do everything I can. You know, it's a 10-point. It's got the through firewall stuff, everything like that. So I'm going to do everything I can. I want this thing to be able to certify for 850. I want the cage certed. I've never owned a car with a certed cage, so I want that stuff. So I'm going to do everything I can. Obviously, it's mild steel, so it's all going to be MIG welded. But I've got that really nice snap-on MIG welder. So, and I'm not afraid of welding. So I'm going to get this main bar laid in here. You know, it's not a funny car cage, but this actually works out nice because this is the non-pre-notched cage. So, I mean, you can see how tight it's fitting up there right now. So I can trim the bottoms. I'm going to have to drill the hole through the floor so I can drop it down. And then obviously pull it back up, put the plate in there. He had the through floor frame connectors in his car. I want to get those, so the cage might hold off until I get those. I don't know yet. Not sure if it's a dire need. Has anybody ever put them in a car? I know a lot of people have. If you're watching this and you have, what was the benefit? I mean, obviously it's going to strengthen it up, but if it's already going to have a cage in it, how much more is it going to do? I am afraid of the torque box issue because my last one, the torque box came up through the floor and it was a clean, not rusted car. It just did not like launching on slicks and actually hooking. But we have the battle boxes, all that kind of stuff for this one, so that should help out tremendously. Yeah, you see how far this one's sticking out. So yeah, they got to get trimmed down. I'm not going to do any of that right now, obviously, because today we've got other things to do. Car related, but not this car related. I'll be filming that later. That video will come out whenever. So I'm just pretty stoked to have a cage. And now, since I didn't mount that permanently, oh, we're probably gonna have to lose our little map light. So sad. That will end up moving to up there, which is where I wanted it originally anyways. So, because yeah, we've got the crossbar So yeah, pretty friggin' sweet. Hope you guys stay around and watch me make this fit. This is my first cage I will ever be installing. Sure it won't be my last, because I don't plan on ever stop racing. I don't plan on ever stop building cars, because I'm a glutton for punishment and I can't help myself. So yeah, I'm gonna lay the sidebar, the window bar in here real quick. I want to see how that fits, because the Wolfe ones, all the pictures I looked at, fit so nice. Even the pre-notched ones look like they fit so nice, and since this I will be notching and doing everything myself, I'm going to make this thing fit like nice, real nice and tight. Yeah, look at that. All I did was just literally, I set this thing in here. That's all I've done. Obviously it can come in way more there, but I mean the fitment already is going to be super nice, super tight. I'll probably trim this off, bring this over as far as I can, you know, bring it over to where it's basically touching there. It's gonna be sweet. All right, we got the first 2 holes drilled. Let's see what happens. All right, well, it's set in there. It's definitely got to go way up. It's just poking through. Figure out a way to get her wedged up to the ceiling and see what we got. All right, we use some good old-fashioned milk crates. Got it set in there. Definitely want to tuck it up as close as I can, which it can go up probably another inch. Like I said, it's just sitting on the milk crates right now. So far, pretty good. You know, we'll have to straighten that out. That's probably about how it's gonna sit, would be my guess. I'm gonna get this thing set up. We got our 1 5/8 hole saw. Got our notching giraffe. And we got the notcher. We're gonna get the notcher, I don't know, I'm gonna try mounting it to that table, see what happens. Alright, we got the notcher mounted to the table. Just drilled some 3/8 holes, bolted her down. We'll see how well that works. It's an absolute disaster in here, so bear with me. I ended up being sick like most of last week. I didn't have the corona, I just had like a head cold. If I did have the corona, it ain't that bad. I was just like sick, you know, normal sick. So anyways, yeah, I didn't get out here much, but I'm out here now. So far, we have the main hoop trimmed. The plates are sitting in there. I know it's kind of dark. We got that bad lad sat at 90 degrees. It's pretty much where I want it. I've been fitting this bar here. That's why I got the notcher hooked up, because I need to notch that so I can fit it. Well, kind of making progress. I'm going to test this because I've heard some people say the notch is off a little bit when you do it. So I don't want to mess up on a good piece. So I'm going to use another piece I've got. And we'll slide this. We'll go ahead and get this slid in here and see what happens. Alrighty, here we go. First test cut with the Harbor Freight drill, Harbor Freight tubing notcher, Wolfe RaceCraft tube, Lennox bit. Let's have at it. Guess I'm going the wrong way. Let's try it again. I have to say, it cuts a whole lot better than I thought it would. Should probably lube her a little bit. I am really surprised at how well and how fast That just cut right through there. Ugh, I mean, this tube, this was one I played with, so that's why some of that's ground off, but that would be nice. Clean that up a little bit. We'll see how it fits onto a piece of another tube. Let me wipe it off, get some of the crap off of it. Have a look at that. That's nice enough. That could be friggin' TIG welded. Man, that's sweet. Alright, so that was our first test. I guess there's no time better than the present than chalk the real one up there and get to cutting. In theory, I think you want to go about a third of the way. Let me get my one of my angle finders here. I mean, that ain't perfect, but that's saying 88.1. That's saying 2.8. I don't know math, so none of this makes any sense. It's set for 0, which would be 90. You know what? We ain't building a rocket ship. Let's get the notching giraffe in here. They're gonna keep an eye and make sure everything's A-okay. Let's just fire this thing up. I think we're where we need to be. Let's do it. Alrighty, where'd my little drill bit go? Since the boys over in China put this thing together wrong, the hole that's here don't line up right. Alright. Whew. There's our first actual cut. Probably could even go in a little less the next time. I'm going to clean this up with the flap wheel a little bit. And see how it fits. Alright, so that put a little wind back in my sails. We pretty much have our first bar fit here. I mean, I just have that laying on it. You know, when I go to weld it, I'll suck it up a little more. But there it is. That is in. Got it angled real nice to the floor there, so the plate will go down, the bar will weld to the plate. And now if you guys remember, this kit was technically for a coupe or a notch. So, if you ever come across one, a notchback cage will fit in a hatchback. And I'd say that bar looks like pretty much the exact same bend that Wolfe shows on their site for the cage. I wouldn't say it's any different. You know, and I've got it tucked up there pretty well. You know, right about here is the frame rail. So I'm pretty happy with that. Because the rear end is up inside there. So that'll be good. The old cage that the guy had bolted in went to here. So, you know, yeah, the old bar may have been a little longer, but either way, that's going to stop the roof of the car from coming in on me if it ever rolls over. So I think I will go ahead now and copy what I did here. Get this bar mocked up. Get it laid in. I don't really want to weld anything tonight because it's not that it's super late, but I'm not going to be out here all night. So I don't want to weld and then leave stuff, because I don't like doing that. You know, I may even bring this bar over a little more. I don't know yet. Still fitting things, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab the bar for that side, trim it down, notch it, get it up there. Pretty awesome. Now that I'm kind of getting the hang of this went pretty quick for this bar. So the back bars are basically, I mean, not in, but they're laying in there. We can see what we got going on here. They both fit up really nice. I got this bar, this is at 90 degrees. Zeroed it out with what the car is, you know, so this is at 90 degrees. I think I'm going to put it all the way back like this. I'm going to put a plate here because I got the NHRA rule book finally. Some people are spacing this up an inch. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. I still haven't decided, but I'm definitely going to put a plate on the rocker because it says you can weld to the rocker. So I'm going to put a plate on the rocker, weld up, weld around. I might put one here too and weld there. I don't know yet. But we are that far. So I kind of need to tack things, you know, tack those up before I continue. Yeah, pretty sweet. Next, I'll do the halo bars that go whoop, whoop, whoop. I know this camera, I'm sucking today because I'm just like all excited. Door bars will be last. And I got rocker bars. Those will be last. Fits real nice there. The gate will close. Pretty friggin' sweet if I don't say so myself. Alright, so what I've decided to do before I get any more of the cage in here, because it'll be easier than climbing over it all to do it, I'm going to heat and beat this stuff and weld these plates in. So, get the torch in here, get her nice and hot. Let's see if how the welder's gonna like it today. Let's weld some of this. Well, so far no good. Definitely need some more wire speed. All right, let's hope we're not setting nothing on fire underneath the car. That's a little better. Alright, now we'll do the same on this one. We'll weld her in. Alright, we got that one welded all the way in. That one just about welded all the way in. I'll finish that up. Not gonna bore you guys with all that. Ooh, we got quite a smoker going on down here now. I think it's just burning stuff off. I don't think nothing's on fire. Hopefully. We got an old fire extinguisher. Probably open a door. It's getting pretty damn smoky. Whew, step outside, get a breather. So I'm going to carry on welding all this stuff up. Once I get some more tubes notched and start tacking that in, I'll get back with you. Man, taking out sound deadening sucks. Been over here on my knees, working hard for the last, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, peeling shit up. Got a little bit of rust up there I'm gonna have to take care of. But I'm getting all this crap out because I gotta clean my spots. Gotta get everything kind of prepped before we're ready to tackle tacking things together. Those other plates are all welded in. Oh, what a lot of work. Alright, so I'm about to go ahead and wire wheel pretty much this entire floor. Besides here where I can't get the sound deadening off. Wire wheel basically everything. Because I want to paint it all when I'm done. So I need to clean up, you know, these areas where the cage is going to be. Figured might as well clean everything up while I'm at it. We got a Nova and a Phoenix. What are you doing, girls? Well, besides the dogs, look at that. We got a whole bunch of bars in there. What do you got? Driver's side A-pillar bar, the windshield bar, passenger's A-pillar bar. I'm pretty much ready to cut the spot welds on those plates and drop the thing down, weld the top, put it back up, weld the bottoms, and then do the dash bar, do the harness bar. Yeah, do the bars going to there, do the door bars. You know, since I'm an essential employee, and body shop business really isn't doing that good right now because everybody who's not an essential employee is sitting at home and doesn't want to spend any of their money, which I understand. We've got no work, so I'm home working on the Mustang. All right, so you can see I removed all the plates. Got the cage dropped down through the floor. I'm gonna go ahead, weld that up. Weld that up. I should have retacked that one rear bar because, well, it fell off. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Damn dumb dogs. So yeah, you can see how it's just kind of hanging out in there right now. I'm gonna weld that other side up. I'll weld this back bar up. I'm going to paint all the tops of this stuff after I get those welded up and carry on. Welded. Top of that one welded. Crazy ass dogs. Got the top of that one welded. We're just kind of working our way through here. We'll get them all welded. Oh boy, would you look at that. It's finally dry. I've had the heater going in here. It's not dry, but dry enough that later today it could be put back up. Yeah, there's a few runs, but hey, it looks good. Finally got some time to make it back out here. I'm gonna show you what them holes, because remember, it's dropped down. I know, man, I just can't get over it. It's gonna look so good. I'm going to pull the plastic out because obviously I don't want to weld with the plastic in there because I want to use that for when we paint the rest of the cage, so I don't paint the rest of the everything. So I'm going to pull the plastic out and we're going to put the plates in, get the cage up in there, all squared away. Because, you know, obviously it's all like that right now. So yeah, we're going to get it in there, get it squared, and then put the plates under it and weld the plates in, tack the cage to the plates, carry on. So here's my plan for this. I got them. I'm going to go cut 2 more. So I'm going to put one back there, one on the side. If I got a ratchet, strap it in or whatever to get it there. Because then I'll have room to weld around the whole pipe, whole tube, sorry. and we'll be good. Same up front. I'm going to space it out 1 inch on each side with one of those. So I got 4 here. I'm going to go cut 2 more. So you can see what I did there. So now it's 1 inch. And I know it's 1 inch. So basically it's in there square. Same thing on that side. Got the ratchet strap. I'm going to release that so that I can move it to the front. Because I got one there. Then I'm going to go put it over there. Yeah, I know you can see through the floor. I'm going to fix that later. It'll be alright.